let's get down to business. The Hasselblad. Ooh-wee. We have talked about this before, so I'm gonna talk really quick about it. Medium format instead of, these have all been 35mm cameras. This is a medium format. A 35mm is only, you know, like this big, and then a medium format is this big. So you get a really big negative, which means if you're blowing it up, you get, hold on, I don't want to sound like a complete dummy. On a medium format, the sensor, they're not sensors, they're on a medium format, the negative is almost twice as big. It's not exactly twice as big, but it's roughly, this is a 6x6. It's roughly 2 times as big, which means it lets in 1 more f-stop of light, almost. These aren't exact measurements. A 2.8 on this lens is almost like a 1.4 on another lens. That's why you don't really see medium format lenses get a huge aperture. Yeah, the depth of field is, like a 2.8 on your T5i or whatever you have isn't, you know, crazy good, but a 2.8 on this, it's razor sharp. Yeah, let's put a, that's probably not gonna, probably doesn't show up too well. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Oh, minimum distance is 3 feet. Look at that, huh? What do you think of that? That's dumb. One of the reasons these cameras are so great is because they're insanely modular. Like, let's see. Oh, took a picture. Look at that. This is really expensive for what this is. Kinda. Wait, we can get even wonkier with this. Alright, now I don't think there's any more pieces I can take apart. Yeah, I could probably lay these out a bit better, but who cares? Look at all these pieces, and they're all interchangeable. Like, so here's one back you could have loaded with film, and then you'd have another back loaded with a different type of film. You can get, these are just, okay, let me, this is your viewfinder glass, which lets you look into, so here's the mirror, ooh-wee. But then you slot this glass in here. God, I sound like a f***ing idiot. Like, I'm not pro at talking. I can never be an unboxing channel. We can swap out this glass for different styled grids depending on what you're shooting. Oh God, I can't get it back in there, there we go. Swap that out for different grids. This is the viewfinder. Just kind of covers that up, and it's got a magnifier. That's how you check your focus. So then you got a lens. Look how big that opening is. It's big, freaking huge. Look at that. This is basically showing your effective focal range. So if you had this set to 4 feet away and you were shooting at f/22, everything within 3.5 feet to 5 feet would be in focus. Yeah, isn't that clever? Purely mechanical, there isn't an electric component in this. And then the way, this is kind of weird, since the body really doesn't actually do anything other than slap a mirror around. Oh man, I'm struggling. Could I get any more worse at this? Please, please, I beg you. If I actually look at the arrows. Oh, you catch that? You can actually see, this is the back. This back part isn't actually the shutter, it's just kind of to keep light out. And you'll see this open up and then the shutter open up. You see it? That's pretty cool, huh? So there's different type of backs. You can also get 35mm backs, instant film backs, bigger backs, I don't know, all sorts of stuff. What I want to talk about is the modularity of the viewfinder, which is, here's one that I have. A top-down viewfinder. So you just kind of, hello? A top-down viewfinder. Just kind of magnifies it. Let's see, do some very fine, if you're doing landscape or portrait work, that'd be, mostly portrait work. It's kind of hard to use on a tripod. You have to actually hold it up to your eye. And the one I really like is, it's called a 45-degree, this is a 45-degree angle viewfinder, which is kind of more towards like a modern camera. You kind of, you look into it, it's more, instead of like holding it down waist level, which is sometimes bad for portraits if someone's kind of close, then you don't want to take a picture from waist level, you don't want to take it from eye level. That's what this would be for. And this has a light meter built into it, but I think mine doesn't quite work though. Mine's kind of borked, little broken. Might get that fixed sometime. But this is my Hasselblad. I really like it. Let me just fully kit it out. Here we go. You got a horrendous, ugly, what are they called? What's the light shade called?
Hood?
Yeah, lens hood. You got a really ugly lens hood. I think that's for sliding square filters in. But here's my Hasselblad. Very modular, very nice pictures. We'll throw some pictures up here. Alright, that's it. Here, here's an honorable mention. I don't remember who makes this camera. It's a Kodak Brownie, right? Yeah. Here's an honorable mention. It's a Kodak vest camera. They used to call them vest cameras because they fit in your vest pocket. Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. You think you can fit this sumbitch in your vest pocket? No way. These also shoot the same type of film. These are both medium format cameras. But look at that. Do you want to hold that? You want to take that around with you? When you just want to snap some shots in the goddamn 1920s? Nah, forget about it. Look at that. Fits right in your vest pocket. Lift the lever. Flop it down. Ooh wee. And this slides out on this rail system. And it locks in. I mean, this thing is, this is your viewfinder, but it's very crusty, very old. This is, I don't, when was this made? But a quick rundown of this camera is, here's how you, no wait, you don't gotta cock the shutter on this one? Here's your aperture select. Select between a f/45 all the way down to f/7.9. Ooh wee, look at that, that's a razor. Here's where you select your focus by actually physically, I'm trying to do it smooth, but you actually physically scooch the lens further away. Then here's your shutter. Boop, boop. Here's your shutter speed. You have a T. I don't know what T is. You got bulb, 25, and 50. That's it. Fun little camera. I don't really use it because it's kind of a pain to use, but a fun little piece of history. So yeah, thanks for checking out my video on the Hasselblad. I didn't really structure it or write a script beforehand or anything, so just kind of rambled. Sorry about that. I just really like talking about film cameras. If you like listening to me talk about film cameras, leave a like, maybe a comment. If you're not subscribed, you'll figure it out. I don't know. Camera's upside down right now. Check out our website, TVRBO.com.
Take two.
Check out our website, TVRBO. Check out our website, TVRBOKVLT.com. We got stickers in the shop, vids on the tube, pods on the cast. See y'all next time.
It's the ending theme. Ba -da 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 -da.